The first story I want to share today is a terrifying tale of a young girl named Lucy. Our daughter Lucy was just 6 years old when this nightmarish experience occurred. We hadn't planned on moving into that house. We'd purchased it as an investment property, but after some renovation delays, we ended up staying there for the year. It was a huge, dark, depressing place. I mean, the sheer size of it was just unsettling. I constantly felt watched, and every time I went upstairs, I felt incredibly uncomfortable. Like the whole place was staring at me. Even though it was summer, when I was alone in the house, I'd turn on all the lights and close all the curtains. One day, Lucy was playing hide and seek with her stuffed animals. Suddenly, she yelled, "Mommy, come quick!" I found a secret passageway. We rushed to the location and discovered a small hole under the built-in wardrobe. There was a ladder leading down. Of course! I was scared to death. I told her, "There's no way we're going down there. It's dangerous. I'll call your father." But Lucy refused to listen. She descended into that hole without hesitation. With tears in her eyes, I climbed down after her. The air down there was stale and smelled like dirt and decay. There was a long tunnel, pitch black, and we couldn't see a thing. Suddenly, Lucy slipped and fell. Luckily, I managed to grab her before she hit the floor. I felt my way along the wall and encountered several large rocks lining the floor. It was evident that this tunnel was ancient. And because I couldn't bear the thought of sending my daughter back up that tunnel alone, I held her hand and we continued exploring. Eventually, we reached a dead end, just a small chamber. There was no exit. I picked Lucy up and we headed back. This place was giving me goosebumps. I carried her all the way up. I'll never forget her innocent question as we walked back. "Mommy, can we build a house down there?" That unsettled me deeply. We immediately consulted with a professional, a true expert in these matters. He arrived and examined the site and advised us to seal that area up, fill it with concrete. He also recommended removing some furniture, including the wardrobe. Well, we listened to his advice. But this house, it just felt creepy. So we sold it and moved elsewhere. It's been a couple of years now. We're settled in our new place. And last month, we returned to visit that house. I had mixed emotions. Nervous anticipation. The new owners were curious about us and our history with the house. We exchanged pleasantries and showed them the location of that tunnel. We were shocked to see that they had just placed a bookshelf in front of the wardrobe, hiding the entrance. I told them, "Please move that bookshelf. It's crucial that people are aware of that tunnel." They agreed. Later that day, I returned alone. I wanted to see the place, to see if the atmosphere had changed. Standing in front of that wardrobe, I felt that familiar dread. Around 8 p.m., I received a call from Lucy. She was home alone. My father and I were visiting my parents. The phone rang. "Hello, Lucy." "Hi, Mom. Why aren't you coming back soon?" "We're on our way." "Honey, can you open the front door for us?" "Okay, and will you feed the cats tonight?" "Yes, Mom." She hung up. About half an hour later, my phone rang again. "Mom, I'm cold." "Don't worry, we're almost there. Lock all the doors and turn on the heater. Honey!" "Okay." Just as we approached the house, we saw the front door swinging open and the heater turned on. I called out, "Lucy," but there was no answer. My husband and I burst into the house. It was freezing cold. All the windows were wide open. Every blanket in the house was neatly folded on the couch. On the kitchen table, we found a plate with milk and cat food. Next to it, a note written in childish handwriting. "Goodbye, Mommy and Daddy. Love, Lucyps. The doll is waiting for you." Our daughter was nowhere to be found. The second story is about a terrifying encounter that left an indelible mark on my soul. It all happened in the heart of London. I was visiting the city with my best friend. The night was warm, perfect for a stroll after a hearty meal. We decided to explore Chinatown, a place known for its vibrant energy and mouth-watering food. We'd just finished dinner at this incredible restaurant. You know, the kind where the waiters bring you plates of delicacies and you sample everything. We were full, happy, and ready for a night of fun. We wandered into Chinatown. The bright lights of shops, the bustling crowds, and the tantalizing smells filled us with joy. We walked past stalls selling exotic ingredients, spices, herbs, and teas we'd never seen before. I remember pushing my friend towards this one stall selling fortune cookies. She insisted I try one. So I did. I ate it and read the message inside. It simply said, "Be careful what you wish for." I laughed it off, thinking it was just a silly joke. Little did I know, it was a warning. We continued our walk until we reached a quieter street. It was still buzzing with life, but the towering buildings on either side created a unique atmosphere. And that's when I noticed it. A peculiar tea room tucked away in a corner. It seemed quiet amidst the chaos, almost inviting. Curiosity got the better of us, and we stepped inside. We sat down. The interior was decorated with antiques, statues, and symbols I couldn't recognize. The place had an eerie vibe, and the silence was heavy. Then we noticed a portrait on the wall, a painting of a woman from the Qing Dynasty era. She was beautiful, with delicate features and eyes that seemed to follow us. My friend and I exchanged glances. We felt uncomfortable. It was then that the waiter came over. He was an older man with a thin mustache, and his eyes were sharp and intense. "What can I get for you?" he asked in a deep voice. We ordered some tea, but he kept staring at us, his gaze making us feel uneasy. As the tea